I believe that Bitcoin is about to create its last huge pump towards the upside. But guys, do be careful, because during this pump, I'm probably going to be flipping bearish. I do think that after this pump, we are going to be seeing a massive correction back towards the downside. So guys, do not get fooled. We can be seeing many signals that are all pointing towards the fact that this exactly is going to be happening. Make sure to press up that like button. Let's see if we can once again smash it back above the 60 likes. That will be absolutely amazing. And as always, let's first of all have a look into what's that imminent short term. And yes guys, the price action that Bitcoin is about to create, in my opinion, is going to be absolutely insane. But first of all, we need to have a look into what's the imminent short term. We need to have a look into why Bitcoin is going to be pumping right here. And after that, we can be having a look into why after that pump, we can be seeing a correction and a crash back towards the downside. So well, first of all, having a look into why Bitcoin is going to be pumping right here in the short term. Well, of course, yesterday we were having a look into this bear trap. I've been literally screaming to you guys yesterday and the day before that this is going to be a huge bear trap, that you want to be buying in these lows. And well, once again, look at what Bitcoin is once again doing while we are creating this beautiful push back towards the upside. Okay, that has been amazing, but why I think that Bitcoin is going to be creating another pump towards the upside not only has something to do with the Bitcoin ETFs, but also it has to do a lot with the technicals. Tether is being printed like crazy once again. And guys, whenever Tether is being printed like crazy, that just means that Bitcoin is going to be pumping as well. And while this Tether printing has slowed down very significantly in the last couple of weeks, but right now, once again, we can be seeing that we are getting exponential prints. Okay, it is going very fast again. We are getting a lot more Tether being printed like normal. And all of the time, whenever this happens, well, we saw huge Bitcoin pumps right after. Now we have more, because we are also creating that hidden bullish divergence on that daily time frame, which is looking very good, as well as we are bouncing off support. And very important, the Bitcoin funding rates are even starting to get a little bit negative. And whenever the Bitcoin funding rates are starting to get a little bit negative, that means that the majority of the market is right now actually trying to short Bitcoin. And when the majority of the market is trying to short Bitcoin, that is actually a very good thing. That is a very bullish thing, because the majority of the market is often actually wrong. So yeah, whenever you see that flush out happening, like we saw during this recent crash towards the downside, we saw this huge flush out happening in open long positions. And well, that is very good for the market. That is very healthy. But during that, we are pushing to new highs. Bitcoin is pushing to new highs. Well, funding rates are actually still neutral. So this is a very bullish development. Literally, we are trading back at the prices we were trading at like 2 days ago. But the only difference right now is that all of these long positions have been getting flushed out of the market. So yeah, a very good development as well. And definitely, in the short term, the markets are already looking very bullish, but we can even also have a look into what's the spot Bitcoin ETF, because this Bitcoin ETF is also around the corner. Today, our approval window has been opened, so it could be getting accepted anytime soon. Probably it could be getting accepted today, but I've very rarely seen the SEC actually making decisions on Fridays. Look, it could be happening today, but I just think it is going to be a greater chance that it is going to be happening next week. Of course, the SEC also does not make decisions during the weekend, so probably it is going to be either today or it is going to be early next week. I think early next week is going to be more likely, but of course, stay tuned, because it could be happening today as well. Okay, but then a lot of people have been asking me, look, what exactly do you think is going to be happening whenever the spot Bitcoin ETF is going to be accepted? Because some people are saying, well, it is going to be a sell the news event. Some people are saying it is a buy the news event actually. And in my opinion, I am meeting a little bit in the middle of these two opinions. Look, I think at the announcement of the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF, I think we we are going to be seeing a huge pump towards the upside of about 5% to about 10%. This is going to be huge, and this could be setting us to prices to about 48k level to maybe even the 50k level. But after that, after the approval, it will really only depend on the news that will be coming out. Okay, will there be real demand to the spot Bitcoin ETF? How quickly will the ETF actually go live? Will people owning the GBTC trust right now sell off their Bitcoins? Because they do have that opportunities to sell off their Bitcoin with a very, very high profit. Well, these are all the questions we cannot answer yet, really, but they will be addressed in the following days after the approval. So, well, depending on the news and depending on these questions, we could be seeing a sell the news event, or we could maybe even pump a little bit higher. Now, in the end of the day, what I've been saying is that this whole pump towards the upside, this whole uptrend towards the upside has basically been initiated by people speculating on the spot Bitcoin ETF approval. Now, this has been an approximately 84% pump towards the upside. And we can just assume that most of the money entered in the market during this pump is purely based on speculation of the spot Bitcoin ETF approval. Now, of course, it would be stupid if you are going to be buying based on the speculation of the spot Bitcoin ETF approval that you are already going to be selling before the actual approval. Of course, you are going to be waiting for the announcement. So that is why I've been saying for the last couple of weeks actually that we will be seeing uptrending prices still. But after the actual ETF will get approved, well, these people will not anymore have a real incentive to still hold on towards their Bitcoin. But after the approval, all of this money entered the market, well, they could be dumping their Bitcoin, and that could be causing a little bit of a dump. Do be aware of that. Yes, down below right here, I was saying all of the time, I was literally screaming that it was a buy the rumors, buy the news event, but that was just because there was not a lot of speculation entering the market just yet. Right now, we have seen this huge pump already. A lot of speculation has also entered the market, and right now my idea just kind of shifted. And really, depending on the news that we will be getting in the following days, we could be seeing a sell the news event, or maybe even a little bit more towards the upside. Now, in the long term, definitely, for this coming bull market, it's just another on-ramp for institutions and funds to enter Bitcoin. In the long term, it will undoubtedly be a very bullish development, bringing lots of inflow to the market. But well, do keep in mind that we are getting very close towards our top, having a look towards all our indicators, our on-chain indicators, and also some fundamental analysis with these meme coins pumping right now, and also momentum starting to diverge. Yes, we are getting pretty close towards a short-term top. I have been talking about this mid-cycle top and also having a look towards this chart. Well, we are just getting very, very, very close. So yeah, we could be seeing this last push towards the upside because the short-term charts are just looking so bullish right now. But do keep in mind, in the longer term, we are getting pretty close towards our mid-cycle top. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Do not get too euphoric. Yes, of course, I am still bullish in the short term, but please do not get too euphoric, especially during the approval of the spot Bitcoin ETF. But guys, with that being said, definitely keep a watch on this symmetrical triangle, because this one is going to be indicating if we are going to be seeing another push towards the upside, or if we are going to be seeing a breakdown, maybe create some bullish divergences, and then see another push towards the upside. And if you are going to be interested in trading, make sure to check out this link in the description. You can right now claim a free $1,000 trade by clicking on this link, register a new account with KYC level 1, deposit at least $100, and there you go. You can be claiming your free $1,000 trade. So yeah, you can be trading this breakout outside of this symmetrical triangle, risk-free, with literally a free trade. And guys, if Bybit is not available in your country, well, you can be trading on Bitunix with no KYC, no restrictions, and you can be getting a 25% trading bonus cashback on your initial deposit. So yeah, make sure to check that one out as well. And if you do want to be staying up to date about every single market development, make sure to be following me on Twitter, and I'll see you in another update video tomorrow morning.